Liverpool is top of the Premier League table with 5 wins out of 5 games. The only perfect team left in the league. If that is not evil, then I don't know what is. Liverpool is not messing about.
To strengthen their squad. So if you do the same as we did last year, we will probably not be able to win it again. So we have to improve the players that are still there, and we've tried to bring new energy in, but also weapons, as you called it. And I think the players that we've brought in have shown that already in a few times we've trained together and the games we've played.
I think so, but Ekitike has been amazing. And, obviously don't forget Gakpo and Mo Salah. And, you've got all these guys, McAllister, you've got all these amazing players. And I think that's the cool thing about Arne Slot. He doesn't really, it's not an emotional thing. It's like, look, I'll make a change and I'll play something that I think is going to decide the game. And every time, I think he's found a way to get it right. Even Chiesa is another one. So having the scope of those options is, I think, is a luxury that not many managers have.
Yeah, maybe on this one we brought many players that are really good and have the quality to play here. So I think everyone is really pleased with the transfer window. In football is crazy because this doesn't guarantee anything. So you have to build a team, and I think we are in that process. There is no doubt about the quality of the players that came in, but then you have to build a team and understand each other. So I think we are in that process, and at the end, that's what we want to win.
When you heard the name Arne Slot, you probably thought, oh, great, a bold Dutch Jurgen Klopp. You thought they'd need a transition season. You thought Liverpool would be a bit rusty, a bit off. You thought wrong.
I think today we showed again why we deserve to win the league. If you go down to 10 men, and the character we showed and the commitment we showed to come back, to make it first 1-1, and both teams had of course the chance to score the second one. But we just kept on fighting, and we have refused to lose this season. So it's been an amazing season for us, and the work you've put in has been absolutely outstanding. But you were able to do so because of all these people that are standing there. You hardly can see all the staff members that have helped you to become the team that we became. So I think we should thank you. Well done, boys.
They've started this season looking like the most terrifying, most evil team on the planet. I'm talking 5 wins out of 5, 15 fudging points. That isn't a team in transition. That's a goddamn monster ready to devour the rest of the league. This new Liverpool team is pure, unadulterated evil.
I have a problem with Ekitike dropping to the bench. He doesn't have to shoehorn every player into that front six. I think we've made mistakes like that with England and other teams where we had lots of good players and thought, oh my goodness, let's put some square pegs into round holes. I think they've got the quality there. I think in the first hour against Atletico, probably too long, maybe the first 45 minutes against Atletico, we saw how well they can gel when they're flowing and the touch. And
Isak and Wirtz are great together.
Absolutely. I think you would have to start those two, no?
So that is what we all have to understand, and people sometimes know, why is that not possible? The problem is you need to make sure players are prepared for their program, and therefore you need to train with them. And that is at this moment of time not possible, but I'm really happy that he could start today. That's why we didn't play him against Burnley. And he was good today, and when Hugo came in, he was a big threat also. So it's we have 2 great number 9s, and we're going to use them, both of them, throughout the whole period that they're here, but definitely now in the start.
And it's beautiful to watch if you're not on the receiving end of it. Let's just take a moment to look at the shiz they've pulled off. You've got Liverpool, the reigning Premier League champions, coming into a new season. On paper, it should be a recipe for a sluggish start. They've played 5 games, won 5 games. What's even more mind-boggling is how they're doing it. They're winning with late goals, with moments of pure, cold-blooded brilliance. They're not just winning, they're grinding out results when they're not playing their best, which is a scary, scary trait for a title contender.
Yeah, I thought they did really well actually for the first maybe half an hour or so. I thought there was an energy about the game, and they started the game well. Got the Salah's goal was fantastic. Isak started, which was a bit of a surprise after not being involved at all at the weekend, and then him starting. But then for Liverpool, another win, another late goal. It can't continue. I mean, and it won't continue. But 5 games with late goals, and I mean, some of them, 95th minute or so. That will have to change. But I suppose their mentality and everything else you've got to admire, because they keep going and keep pushing and are continuing to get those late goals.
Think about it. They've been pushed. They had a tough away game against Bournemouth and a difficult match against Newcastle, but they found a way every single time. It's the kind of ruthless mentality that makes a team unstoppable. It's that championship medal. But it's even more potent now when new players in the squad. They're not just trying to win, they're trying to dominate, to put a psychological chokehold on the competition before the end of September. Now, everyone was talking about Arne Slot, right? This dude from Feyenoord, a tactical genius with a reputation for high-intensity, attacking football. The big question was, could he adapt to the Premier League? Could he handle the pressure of following a legend like Klopp? Well, the answer seems to be a resounding hell yes. He hasn't changed their style. He's just refined it, made it more efficient. He's kept that high press, that relentless energy, but he's added a layer of tactical discipline that's just frightening. He's not a screamer like Klopp. He's calm, measured, and seemingly in complete control of every single little detail. He's like a grand chess master, moving his pieces with a purpose that other teams can't even comprehend. He's got them playing with a new level of confidence, a belief that they can't be beaten. He's got his players running through brick walls for him, and they're doing it with a smile. The shiz is working. The whole fudging thing is working. And let's get to the best part, the new signings. The team has been completely re-energized.
I know finding the pieces and how they all fit together. But if they fit together, this is a better team than the one that won the league last year.
Trent Alexander-Arnold is gone, and while that's a sad shiz for the fans, his replacement, Jeremy Frimpong, has been sensational. They've added Florian Wirtz, a fudging genius in midfield.
The biggest move of the summer in the Premier League so far, and probably will be, is Florian Wirtz, 125 million euro.
Cook has made official today to make that move from Bournemouth to...
Frimpong's official. Give me your initial reactions there, Shaka, as he will be the replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Hugo Ekitike is a Liverpool player. It's been confirmed, £79 million deal with Eintracht Frankfurt for the 20.
They've got Hugo Ekitike up front, a dynamic striker who's already shown his class.
You know, the first time I heard this, I had goosebumps. It was special, you know. It's a very special stadium. Very beautiful stadium also. So yeah, I felt good, you know. It's kind of the same atmosphere I had in Germany, in Frankfurt. But yeah, it's a very good stadium. I love the atmosphere, so you know, I'm sure we can play good football there.
And then there's Alexander Isak. They dropped an insane amount of money on this guy, making him a record-breaking British transfer. And the dude is only just starting to get integrated.
I would be extremely happy if I were them. They've not played well at all yet. They've won. They've won 4 games out of 4, and they've got £125 million centre forward to come in as well. So
who's that? Oh,
I forgot his name. I'm not sure.
His name now. Now you've got a new one. You don't care.
Exactly.
The scary part is this team is only going to get better as these new signings gel with the old guard. What we're seeing is a team that has not only replaced key players, but has actually, somehow, improved. The new season, the new players, the new manager, it's all come together into a perfect storm of pure footballing evil. They have the firepower, the tactical discipline, and the sheer, unadulterated will to win. They've got goals coming from all over the place. They're defensively solid, and they've got a core of players who've won the biggest trophies in the game. They've tasted glory, and now they've been given new toys to go out and get it again. You've got to remember, this team is coming off a season where they were Premier League champions. They've got that winner's mentality ingrained in their DNA. But the Champions League, that's the one they want more than anything. Last season, they fell short, getting knocked out by PSG in the knockout stage. That defeat will be fresh in their minds, a painful memory that will fuel their rage.
Estoy en un club que tiene muchas posibilidades económicas, podemos fichar muy buenos jugadores y esos jugadores están siempre en función del equipo, que creo que es la clave del Paris Saint-Germain.
and they've started their Champions League campaign with a win against Atletico Madrid. You're not going to see any complacency from this Liverpool side. They've got a tough group with teams like Real Madrid and Inter Milan, but they don't care. They've got a point to prove. They want to show Europe that they are the best, that the Premier League title was no fluke, and that they are ready to dominate on all fronts. This team isn't just focused on one trophy. They want everything. The Premier League, the Champions League, the FA Cup, the Shizzing League Cup. They want it all, and they look perfectly capable of getting it. They're a machine, and the gears are finally all clicking into place. So what does all this mean for the rest of the league? For the Arsenals, the Cities, and the fudging Manchester Uniteds of the world? It means you're in a whole lot of shiz. Liverpool are not just good. They're a terrifying blend of new talent, old school mentality, and a new manager who's got them playing with a fire in their belly that we haven't seen in a while. It's a team that will not give up, will not give in, and will stop at nothing to win. They've got the momentum, they've got the talent, and they've got the ruthless killer instinct. They've been perfect so far, and it's only just begun. This isn't just a good team, it's an evil team, and they're coming for everyone. You better be ready.